Richard Gere plus Gerbil equals true love. Many 90s kids didn't even know who Richard Gere was, but they sure knew that he'd meticulously built a series of tubes to lead a gerbil into his butt. Supposedly the urban legend was started by Sylvester Stallone. Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet were a thing. You star in one blockbuster film about a tragic whirlwind romance and something about a boat, and everyone automatically assumes you're an item. Despite having an amazing career, Kate Winslet is still denying that she hooked up with the prettiest boy from Pretty Town actor Leonardo DiCaprio during the making of Titanic. Brandon Lee's passing was left in The Crow.
In 1993, while filming one of the final scenes of The Crow, Brandon Lee was supposed to be shot with a prop gun, but one of the bullets turned out to be very real, and he was accidentally shot on set. After 6 hours of surgery, he succumbed to the wound. According to Super Creepy Kids Everywhere, the scene is still in the film. Thankfully, that rumor isn't true.
Suge Knight hung Vanilla Ice out a window.
This rumor about the Ice Ice Baby singer has been going around since the time of V. Holmes Behind the Music series, when Knight said he threatened to drop Ice out a window if he didn't sign over the publishing rights from the hit song. In hindsight, this seems dubious. Vanilla Ice mostly debunked this story while also making it sound like he was to thank for the second wave of Southern California gangster rap.
Lauryn Hill didn't want white people buying her albums.
While she was still singing with the Fugees, Lauryn Hill supposedly said, "I would rather die than have a white person buy one of my albums," during an interview with MTV. But, nobody's got that tape.
Oprah and Gayle are lovers.
Before most of 90s teens even understood what lovers were, they knew that Oprah Winfrey, the queen of all media, and her bestie Gayle King were definitely lovers. Even though Oprah has been with the love of her life, Stedman Graham, for decades, rumors continue to fly about these two.
Madonna got a nose job.
Most celebrities realize that once they reach the top of the fame heap, they'll be exposed to some form of scandal. But what might be most interesting about this very boring rumor is that because Madonna had already gone so far outside the norm for a pop star, the best thing gossip rags could come up with was a plastic surgery scandal. That is probably true and definitely no one cares about. Points to Madonna.
Courtney Love took out Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain's passing was a massive loss for a generation, but it amplified the need for psychiatric care in those with bipolar disorder. But what if he didn't truly take his own life? As with a lot of conspiracy theories and creepy schoolyard rumors, this story probably isn't as interesting as a lot of people want it to be.
Marilyn Manson removed his ribs so he could blow himself.
This was one of the most prevalent rumors of the 90s. The story was that Marilyn Manson and his bandmates removed a few of their lower ribs so they could S their own DS. This rumor is most likely false, but Manson continues to play coy.
Tupac slept with Biggie's wife.
Beginning with the Tupac track Hit 'Em Up, a diss track aimed at the Notorious B. A rumor began about Pac sleeping with Biggie's wife, Faith Evans. Notoriously, Tupac rapped, "You claim to be a player slash, but if asterisk seeked your wife." Ouch. Evans denies any such claims, but the rumor still persists.
Britney Spears got breast implants at age 16.
When the Baby One More Time singer made her way from Disney to the world stage, people immediately assumed she was a plastic surgery nightmare. Unfortunately, this is sort of true. Britney Spears' mother allowed her to get breast implants, but she had them removed after her body kept growing.
You Oughta Know is about Dave Coulier.
One of the biggest hits of the 90s, You Oughta Know has a very memorable line about Alanis Morissette performing a sexual act on someone in a theater. The public learned that Alanis had dated Dave Coulier, or Uncle Joey to You. Rumors spread like wildfire that the song was about Coulier. 10 years later, he said that he didn't want to be the whole guy the song is actually about.
Michael Jackson slept in a hyperbaric chamber.
The 90s were rife with weird stories about Michael Jackson and all the nuts stuff he did. Supposedly, in an effort to help him live longer, he slept in a hyperbaric chamber. Oddly enough, this story is kind of true. Calista Flockhart's eating disorder.
Angelina Jolie wears a vial of blood around her neck.
There was a weird time in all our lives when Angelina Jolie was married to Billy Bob Thornton, and the weirdest part was that we all knew she wore a vial of his blood around her neck. Was this the proof we needed that Jolie was a vampire? Nope. Turns out it wasn't even a vial. It was just a locket with a smear of blood on the inside. Somehow that's almost more weird.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care. Bye.